Alright, so we are getting ready to go to the gym. Today is my 5th day this week, so it's going to be my last day until Monday. We're taking the weekend off. I'm kind of liking this Monday through Friday. I might actually just keep this up and just take weekends off and just have a full 2 days. But here is a physique update. Honey. Ooh. We can see a little ab definition. You guys see that? I mean, you see it, right? Y'all see it? I'll turn this fan off, sorry. But yeah, these are my workout pants. I got these from Marshall's on clearance. Yeah, so definitely feeling like I could see a nice, it's slimming right here for sure. So today is going to be back day. This is the most nervous I've been about incorporating weight, and I'm sorry, today's leg day. And this is actually I'm saving this one for the last day of the week so I could have 2 days off to recover. I'm just nervous on how my back's gonna react. So this is my first week back incorporating weightlifting. So it's been doing really good. If you guys wanted to kind of see the routines I'm following, I have a little Pinterest board that's for like weights at the gym and stuff like that, and you guys can check those out. I'm kind of picking and choosing which ones I like, which ones feel good. So, but yes, here we go. Legs and booty and legs. But all right, let's go to the gym. Okay, so we are getting ready to go to the gym. Like I said, today is leg day. We're gonna do a pre-workout. I know pre-workouts are basically, this is the one I use. This is the Ghost Warhead Sour Watermelon one. I like this one a lot. I'm almost through it. I think pre-workouts are really up to the person. You know, some people say you don't need them. Some people say just use a caffeine pill. I like them. So, you know, use what you like. This one so far has been my favorite. I don't know if I have to cycle off of this one. I need to look into that. Yeah, I don't know. Some of them, like I remember back in the day, C4 you used to have to cycle off of. And this one doesn't have that like tingly C4 feeling though. But yeah, so today's leg day. I got my watch on. Okay, so whoever gave me the little bit of info about the watch, I actually thank you so much, because I did have to go and fix it on my phone and do all that stuff, but it is finally working. I don't know what year it is or what model. My mom got it for me for Christmas a couple years ago, and I love it. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I just, you know, I like it. Part of my morning routine. And then also before I go, I'm going to take a couple electrolyte pills. I'm only going to take 2 just to avoid the keto flu. I've noticed that since I've been taking these before I go to the gym, I don't feel bad when I come out of the gym. Before, like the last 2 weeks, I was having like a real bad headache and I was feeling kind of crappy. So these are the maximum keto electrolytes. This is from the Zeal Naturals. I think this is made with, like, they collab with the Redmond's, because this has Redmond salt in there. But yeah, I got these off of, no one sent these to me. I got these off of Amazon. So these are the ones I'm going to take. And I'm going to take a couple of them. I'll take 2. And I'm going to call that a win. We're going to take some water, go to the gym, and I'll see y'all there. Okay. All right. We are out of the gym. Make sure the radio is not on. All right. We're out of the gym. I really like hand sanitizer, like my Becky calls it. I've been loving this one. I'll show you the guys ones we have. So I've been really loving this, like 5 days in a row and then being off on the weekends. And I think I'm going to keep that up. I used to be off, like I used to take the days off. I mean, what am I talking about? Okay. I really like doing the 5 days in a row and being off 2 days in a row. I really enjoy this routine. I want to try to keep it up, especially when my girls go back to school. Right, probably for like, it's going to be a little off probably, I think maybe next week or the week after, because of scheduling and stuff like that, because they all don't go back on the same day. But anyways, we're going to go home. We're off the next 2 days. Today was the first day that I've done weights for my legs. And I did really low weights. I didn't do heavy weights. I did a good amount of reps. And then I've been really stretching, and I feel like the stretching part of my morning routine is a really good stretch right when I wake up, and then before I start working out and after I also stretch. Guys, I really feel like that is the key to success for preventing injuries. So I definitely recommend stretching. But all right, it's 10 o'clock right now. I have to go and pick up a couple things that I ordered for school supplies for the girls, because they didn't have they needed specific color folders and stuff, and when I went to Walmart they didn't have it. So I'm gonna go pick that up because I just did a curbside at Walmart or at Target, and I gotta go put gas in this car and stuff like that. So I'll see you back at the house, and then we'll start eating and seeing what we're gonna do. But I have been unintentionally intermittent fasting for the last week, and I'm not doing it on purpose. If I'm hungry, I'll eat before then, but I just don't. So anyways, I'll see you when I get home. Okay, so we are home. It is 11:15. I'm hungry. Let's do some cooking. So our first meal, I think we're gonna do are these Amy Lou chicken burgers. They're $1.60 a patty, 1 carb. I think we're gonna do 2 patties. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 patties of Amy Lou. A lot of you guys ask how I figure out how many ounces to eat. I just try to separate. So I usually have 2 meals, and I eat 1,500 calories. So I try to use, make each meal be around 600 calories. And then, macros, obviously keeping my fat low, my protein high, my carbs low. Okay, that's kind of how I do it. And then for dinner, we're gonna make a Greek inspired tzatziki bowl. So we might go a little bit over on carbs today. I'm preparing for it. Guys know I do total carbs, and I count total carbs even for vegetables. I don't even count for the total carbs for I don't account for fiber in vegetables. So I try to keep my total carbs, total 25-30 total if I'm having a lot of veggies. 1,500 calories max, and keep my fat as low as possible, my protein super high. Okay? All right, so we're gonna toss these in a pan, and then we're gonna use this. I picked this up at the grocery store. This is just broccoli coleslaw, and I'm just gonna make a serving of this. So it's 1 cup, 85 grams, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of mayonnaise in there and a little bit of vinegar, and I'm gonna make a little coleslaw, just a little serving size for myself though. Usually I don't like to buy these already made, but this was on sale for 50 cents because they were having a sale day. So I was like, she can't beat that, right? All right, so let's toss these in the pan. I got these at Costco. If you guys did not see the Costco haul, check that out. This would have been the video that came up before this one. These are the Cajun ones, so we'll see how spicy they are. I'm pretty excited. Let's get to cooking. Okay, so how am I doing this? I weighed out, this is 85 grams of that broccoli. It's coleslaw mix. That's 30 grams of Hellmann's mayo. I'm just gonna add, this is loosely based off of Amanda, the Keto Ginger's coleslaw. And I'm just gonna add, you should add a little bit of distilled vinegar and a little bit of, this is just white vinegar. You should add a little bit of apple cider too, but I don't know where mine, I found it, never mind, I lied. I just didn't look hard enough. So I'll add a little splash of each, not too much, and then I'm gonna add a little sugar packet. And this way, it's just a serving size. I don't have to mess in and go make a recipe or anything like that. I'm just adding each item. And for me, that's easier. Obviously, if you wanted to make a whole thing for your family, just divide the servings and, put each item in. But for right now, the easy way out is just to do this. And then on this burner right here, or on the pan, I have my Amy Lou burgers going. So easy. I live for easy meals. Simplicity is my thing. With dinner, I'll put a little bit more effort, but when I'm cooking, especially when I'm cooking just for myself, I want it as easy as possible with minimal cleanup. And that just works for me. So here is that little bowl of coleslaw, just a serving size. Like I said, 30 grams of mayonnaise. Watch the mayonnaise, guys. I highly recommend measuring it or whatever, because that will get away from you, and it does pack a punch when it comes to calories, so, and your fat, okay? And then, like I said, 85 grams of the broccoli slaw, and then a couple splashes of vinegar, a little smidgen of sweetener, and that's really it. That's just as simple as it is. And then here are these patties, and you can see there's some cheese on there. This is that thin sliced provolone, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add these right on top. And you don't have to add, I'm not gonna add any mayo or anything to these patties because there's gonna be mayonnaise right there on the bottom. And that's it. We got ourselves 2 burgers and a little coleslaw mix. Done in 10 minutes. 10-minute meal right there. Boom. You could even make this for your whole family, honestly, and just make the whole pack of broccoli slaw and do that, and this will be real easy. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my meal, but this is it. I just seen the macros. I won't give you a macro breakdown. Right now, for what we've had, this is what our macros are looking like. Total calories are 644, 50 grams of protein, 8 total carbs, and 45 grams of fat. That's pretty high for me for fat. It's the mayonnaise. But for the rest of our meals, the fat will be really low. So I'm not too worried. But that, my friends, is our first meal. That's what our macros are looking like. It's 11:24. Let's dive in. All right, so I want to start on dinner just because I want to marinate this chicken for a little bit. We still got some time, but I would like to let this sit in the fridge for probably about an hour. And so what I'm going to do is, you just seen these also in the Costco video. It's all Costco stuff. I had no food, okay? I had no groceries. But I'm going to take these and I'm going to cut these into like smaller pieces. These are the boneless, skinless chicken tenderloins. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a Greek marinade over it. All right, so this recipe is not mine. Sorry if you hear my phone going off. My friend just had her baby. So she's our cutie. Can I see the picture again? No. So my friend, I went to respiratory school with her. She's had me and her son and my middle daughter, Sophie, are 6 months apart. And then she just had another one all these years later. A little girl, Francesca. She's cute. Anyways, sorry. I love the babies. So, okay, we're going to take all this and we're going to cut it into like bite-sized pieces, right? So this is not my recipe. I kind of found this on Pinterest one night. You guys know I'm like a Pinterest junkie right now. And it was Greek yogurt. So I ended up getting the Too Good plain Greek yogurt just because this is the best one for macros for like a keto thing because the carbs are so low. But I'll tell you what, for when she put out this recipe, she sure didn't give the measurements for this. So I'm probably going to take just like 1/4 of a cup of yogurt to make the marinade. And we're going to put, I think it's olive oil, red wine vinegar, black pepper, garlic, salt, oregano, dill, and some lime. I'll link everything, or I'm sorry, lemon. I'll link everything down below. I'll link the recipe and everything. But yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and marinate it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how in the hell I'm going to do this recipe. Okay? And like the recipe builder. This is going to be a little tricky, but we're going to work on it. Okay? We'll figure it out. I don't know. But, so yeah, I'm going to go through, I'm going to cut up this chicken first, and then we'll make the sauce together. All right, here we go. Here we go. I don't know why I have this on there. All right, so we have a bowl. I showered. I also put a little self-tanner on, so, you know, I gotta put a big t-shirt on. So, okay, here we go. We're gonna take some of that, dang it, Greek yogurt. I'm gonna take 1/4 of a cup. It literally says non-fat plain Greek yogurt. So I'm just gonna take 1/4 of a cup for right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what, I'm probably gonna take 1/2. I think I'm gonna double this recipe because I have a ton of chicken. So let's take 1/2. I'm not gonna count, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna count the marinade, because God only knows how much I'm actually going to get. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm probably cheating and people are going to come for me, but, you know. Like, how much is going to cook off? How much is actually going to hit the meat? I don't know. I feel like I'll just be gypping myself. So, YOLO. All right, we're going to take the juice of 1 lemon. Give that sucker a little roll here. Roll out. We're going to cut her. You need to cut it. Take the little lemon squeezer. We're going to toss that in. We're also going to be making our own homemade tzatziki sauce to go with this. All right, so what are we going to do next? We're going to do some salt. We're going to do a teaspoon of salt. We're using the Redmond's real salt. It's my favorite. I get mine off of Amazon, but I believe they said Nicole Burgess has a discount for that. So if you guys want one, look for Nicole. We're going to take 2 tablespoons of oregano. This is just like the cheapy one. If you guys have like good oregano, like the good Greek one, they have a Greek oregano too. It's really good. We're going to take some garlic. We're just going to give her a couple shakes. They asked for fresh garlic, but we chose to be lazy this morning. We're gonna take 2 tablespoons of some red wine vinegar. Here's the thing about vinegars, be careful. Balsamic, as delicious as it is full of sugar. Red wine is pretty good because it doesn't have any sugar in it. So just so you guys know, and it's gonna add a little bit of a sweet kick to it as well. So we're gonna add 2. And then we're gonna add some black pepper. And this will give us that nice creamy flavor on the chicken. I don't know if it'll be so much of a creamy, but it'll definitely give it a flavor, and it'll keep the chicken juicy. I use juicy instead of the other word. Starts with an M, ends with an moist. All right, here is that bag of chicken. That is all the chicken tenderloin that I had showed you guys. It's all trimmed up. So I'm gonna take my yogurt mixture here, my marinade, and I'm only gonna dump half at a time because I wanna make sure that, I wanna kind of flip it. So that's why I did it in a Ziploc bag. Okay. Just kind of mush it around there. This would probably be phenomenal on the grill, but the way this heat wave set up, I'm currently a vampire. I do not like hot weather. I've said this before, I know, but I don't like it. I get sick. Kids don't like being out there. Becky, the only one who really likes being out there is Becky and Leo. The rest of us are like, close the blinds. Guys, I might be onto something here. I think I just made sure. You guys are ready for this. Okay, you see this? This is good home cooking, right? No, we're not filling this up with a bunch of garbage and cheese and all that cream cheese and all that shit. We're making a nice, healthy option, alternative, eating good, feeding ourselves good. Honey, they could never. They could never. All right, so here is that bag of chicken, all in there. And we're gonna go ahead and stick this in the fridge. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and then we're gonna make our tzatziki sauce. All right, so it looks like the actual tzatziki sauce is very similar to that sauce we just made. So we're gonna take a half a cup of this plain yogurt. I'm using 1/4 increments. That's why I'm doing 2, but y'all can do what you want. It's your world. That's your business, like my friend Tabitha says. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean out this cup. Again, I use the Too Good plain Greek yogurt because of the carb count. The carb count is super low. It doesn't have any added sugars and stuff. But you could also do like the 5A one. I mean, you could do whatever you want. You can use sour cream if you want. I mean, honestly, do what you want. No one's here. We're not judging anybody. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. I have a half of a lemon right here, so we're just going to squeeze in a half of a lemon. Okay, just drop her in. It's probably a little bit more than 1 tablespoon, but that's okay. Garlic. All right, we're going to take 1 tablespoon of garlic. I'm going to have to use a sea salt because you guys, I'm using the salt container to actually hold my camera up, so that's what we're doing. What did I say? Crack some black pepper. I'm going to leave a link down below because I'm obviously the worst at doing this. We're going to do some fresh dill. Okay, so it says 1 tablespoon. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and kind of just take the sprigs and break them up with my hands. So we got dill, and then we're going to do 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. Really? 1/4 of a cup of olive oil. So I guess this tzatziki sauce is 4. I don't know about that. That seems like a lot more than 4. So here's what it looks like. I'm just going to still whisk this up to break it up a little bit more. But it tastes pretty good. It's very, I mean, it tastes very Greeky, like very tzatziki saucy. I like for mine to have like some fresh cucumber in it, like when they have like the little mint cucumbers. So that's like, that just hits different. But yeah, that's it. So now that this is made, this could sit in the fridge. But guys, you can make a ton of this and use this for dipping for like veggies and stuff. If you wanted to do that and have like a cleaner alternative to like the stuff you would buy at the store. So here's our homemade tzatziki sauce. All right, so I made like a little like charcuterie board of sides. Okay, so how you could assemble your bowl will be completely up to the person who makes it. So we have cucumbers. These are the English cucumbers. I cut up a ton because my kids love them and I know they're going to go in on that tzatziki dip. I have just a small amount of tomatoes because really only me and Leo and Becky eat them. Nobody else does. Some feta, which is a small amount too. I'm probably only going to have like a quarter of that. Red onion. And then here are some Kalamata olives. So that's all prepped to go whenever we want to start cooking. It'll be ready. Okay, so we've let the chicken do its thing. It's marinated. It's lived a good life. You know, it's had this little luxurious, flavorful bath, if you would say. But now we have a little bit of olive. This is actually avocado oil. It's a little bit in the pan because we're going to go ahead and start frying this up. So shouldn't take too long. They said if you had a air fryer, this would be like really awesome. Or if you want to go put it out like on a grill, or if you have one of those foodie grills, this would be better. But it's going to take me a little bit because we got quite a bit of chicken. Ooh. Smells so good. I wish I can just let you guys take a whiff. Okay, so I should probably have a disclaimer on this. It's in my macros. I mean, when you're making recipes and stuff, I feel like it's subjective anyways. Tried my best to make it as I didn't add the stuff for this one, but whatever. It is what it is. I'm going to come in under calories anyways, so we'll just say that's what that's from. So, because I feel like because I have the macros figured out for the sauce, but I feel like there was more than 4 servings in there. So I did it for 8, but those could be off too. I don't know. I'm just trying my damnedest to be good, to be better than what I was, to make good changes. I'm working out, trying to, you know, get my energy in a good place, aligning my chakras, meditating, you know. Just trying to be, you know, a good person with a banging body. So, this chicken should help me get there. But yeah, seriously, I'm going to go ahead and just fry these up. Supposedly they shouldn't take too long, so hopefully not. But if you can grill these, I think they will be so much better. I wish I would have grilled them. But we'll be back. All right, Becky, what do you think? It's good. It's good? The chicken and the dip? Mm-hmm. Yeah? What do you think, Ray?
It's good.
It's good? Mm-hmm. Sophia won't eat it, but everybody likes it. What is it? What do you think is the best? The chicken, the dip? Is the chicken really flavorful?
The chicken's really good.
Yeah? And how about the dip?
It's really good too.
Yeah?
Bussin'.
Is bussin' you recommend it to our friends? All right, I haven't eaten mine yet, but all right. And here is this masterpiece. Look at this thing. Woo! We got a little bit of everything. So I'm going to give you a breakdown, okay? We have 1 ounce of red onion. We have 2 ounces of feta cheese. We have 100 grams of raw tomato. I have 1 cup of chopped cucumbers. I have about 12 ounces of the chicken. I have 100 grams of Kalamata olives, which isn't a lot. And I have 2 servings of the homemade tzatziki sauce. So that is our plate. I wish, like, can you guys like see? I mean, this thing is big. A lot of good protein. We're getting some good greens, some good veggies. We're getting good fat in there. We got that Greek yogurt, so it's good probiotic. I mean, this is real healthy. Looking real good. So I'm going to go ahead and dive on into this, but hell yeah. The kids love it. They definitely said to make it again, so you guys know if the kids like it, it's usually a win. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little time consuming just because you have to make the marinade and stuff like that, but For like a good sit-down dinner like this, you can't beat it. And it's really pretty affordable too, honestly. And if you want to make more servings of that tzatziki sauce, you can, because you have all that yogurt left. So there you go, my friends. This is what's for dinner. All right, so today's August the 6th. 1471. I didn't finish the chicken. I had like 4 pieces. I was stuffed. That was like sitting really, really heavy. Sorry, I just posted a picture on Instagram. So 1471, protein 152.5, total carbs, all from veggies, all from good stuff, 20 total carbs, and then fat was 86. That's kind of high. I usually try to stay about 50, but that's that mayonnaise. But I feel like we only ate twice today, but I feel like both meals were really, really good. They were both both homemade. You know, so we had that good chicken burger, we had the broccoli slaw that we made homemade, and then we had the chicken and stuff like that. I'm very satisfied. I'm not hungry at all. And if I feel like I'm hungry, I still like just save my plate, and I saved that couple pieces of chicken. I could eat it later, so it's not a biggie. But everything was really good. You guys all loved it, right?
Yeah.
Leo even liked it, and Leo doesn't even like a lot of that stuff, and he's like, damn, this is really good. So I will leave that link down below. Guys, cook homemade. I promise you. I know like you don't feel like doing it sometimes, but this recipe, it's a good one. It's a good one, right guys?
Yeah, it's worth it. It's bussin'.
It's bussin'. It's
good.
bussin'. All right, we're gonna have a girls' night and do eyebrows and stuff, but I wanted to share those macros with you. Hold on, I lost my stuff. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna show you. I know some of you guys aren't on Instagram, but can you believe that's me? Like, who is that girl? I don't even know. Oh my God. All right, I'm out of here. I'm like, I can't even believe it. Oh my goodness. All right, see you on the next one. Bye, friends.